Hey friends, thanks for joining me. Let's look at how to do a ReSaw on the table saw. All right friends, so a ReSaw action is when you cut the board and reduce the thickness, not reduce the width, but you reduce the thickness here. So instead of taking the board and running it through the table saw like this, we're putting it on edge and we are cutting to reduce this thickness to make two pieces instead of planing all this wood down and losing all that lumber to sawdust. We're going to cut it because we have a nice thick board here, and if I want something that's maybe a 1/2 inch or 3/8 thick and not this inch and an eighth or inch and a quarter, I can do a ReSaw action. But you have to be very careful. This is way more dangerous than just a regular table saw cut because we are putting it on edge, which means we have to have the blade higher and we have the fence pretty close. So I'm gonna set this fence to a 1/2 inch, and you can see here, that's not much room. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna press this tight against here. Remember, this hand that's holding against the fence never goes past where that plastic insert starts before it gets to the blade. I'm never pushing my hand this way because I don't want to bind that piece against the blade. So this hand is going to push against the fence, help hold down, and then I'm going to push through, lock that thumb around the backside, use my push stick to push it all the way through. So we're gonna try that and we'll see how it works for us. All right, so now I have two boards where I originally had just one thick piece of lumber. Now I have two thin pieces I can use. And so if you're making your own trim or whatever you're doing, you can take that thick board and double your lineal feet of lumber now. But just remember, be very, very careful. Do not rush. And if you're a student here, make sure you ask the instructor and let me be right there with you so I can kind of watch and make sure things don't go a little bit too dangerous. But this is a safe operation. You just have to be aware of what's going on. So that, folks, is a ReSaw on the table saw. Make sure to work hard, be safe while you're working hard, and thanks for watching.